Hello everyone and welcome to the introductory video of what I'm calling Community Football Manager. I'm going to give you guys a chance to see how good you really are at managing a football club. I'm going to let this load up here real quick and then I'll explain how everything's going to work. If you recognize this interface, I'm using FM13 going back a few years for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that I'm too broke to pay $60 for FM16 unless this really takes off, and then I'll probably make the switch at some point. Can't really chance it right now though. The second thing is that I have played the FM16 demo and I'm not a big fan of the interface. I have to say that FM13 probably has the most user-friendly interface in my opinion from the Football Manager games that I've played. So we're going to try something out here. Basically how this is going to work is that I'm going to post polls in Google Forms and then link them in the description of each day's video, and then those decisions will be put into the next day's sim. Each sim is going to be pretty much a week in length, although that could differ slightly during the summer window. If there's a week where nothing happens, I'm not going to post a video of just nothing happening. Decisions are going to include everything, basically which transfer targets to go after, which players to start, what to focus on in training, pretty much everything that we can vote on. Obviously the in-game stuff is going to have to come on my end. The press conference stuff, just kind of take care of that. But all of the major club run decisions are going to be voted on by you guys in those Google Forms, and then we'll use that to determine the options that we take with the club. So today, as for the introductory video, all we're going to do is a couple of things to kind of get up and running and to kind of get this idea out there. We're going to pick a club and then we're going to pick a basic formation, and I will kind of explain what I'm going to do with each. So we're going to start a new career game here. So what I want to do for this club is I want to take a kind of a top-end championship club and see how far we can take them. I think starting in the Premier League is a little too easy. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to start with a championship club that's in good financial standing, that has a good shot at promotion, so that we can kind of have something to really aim for in this first year. I'm just going to get rid of all of these because today I'm not actually going to start the game. I'm just going to go to the club screen. So this will make it run a little bit faster for that. So all we're going to do is put it in the championship as the lowest, just so we can kind of get a good idea of the clubs we want to use. And it'll make it nice and simple. Hopefully this will upload pretty fast, seeing as how we only have the 2 leagues and it should go pretty quickly here. But basically we're going to pick a championship team, and then you guys will be able to tell me what to do, and I'm going to upload a daily video. Length will determine on kind of what happens that week. The summer window will probably be a little faster, and then during games I'm going to do extended highlights, since that's the fun part of it is watching the games. So you'll be able to see a good bit of the game. You'll see how the tactics worked, that type of stuff. So it should be a pretty smooth process as far as voting and getting everything into the game. I'm hoping to do the uploads in the morning. I should have the videos ready to go in the morning. That way you guys can kind of follow during your day. There should be plenty of decisions to make, especially on a week-to-week basis as far as tactics and training and then formation, all that type of stuff. There should be plenty to do. Alright, so now we got this all set up to where it should be ready to go. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to be a little bit older than this actually. Let's see, this game was in 2012, so let's be 35. That's a good number. It's a good start to coaching career. Alright, so let's see. We got championship. So let's see what teams we have that would make sense for us to do. Barnsley, too low on the media prediction. Birmingham. Birmingham's a possibility. Maybe a little too low. I want something kind of that's going to be right in the promotion hunt. That way we really have something to aim for. Yeah, Blackburn is definitely one. Good value, good finances, great facilities. Yeah, we'll throw Blackburn on the list. Blackpool is a possibility. Great finances. Decent enough stadium, not huge. Facilities aren't great. They're kind of in there with a shout. Bolton, good club, way too much loan debt. That's going to be tricky to kind of navigate. We want to be able to do some transfers and stuff, so we'll pass on them. Same thing with Brighton. Bristol City is going to be a little too low here. Burnley, same thing. Cardiff's got some loan debt. But they have a great club, so we might not have to do a huge amount. Good stadium. All right, so we'll do Cardiff. We'll get thrown into the mix. I'll kind of scroll that information. That way you guys can pause the video if you want to kind of check that stuff out when you're making your decision. No, pass on Charlton. Crystal Palace. They're a possibility. I feel like they're already in the Premier League, though. That might not be as fun. Derby County. Yeah, probably a little too low. Got some loan debt there. Huddersfield too low. Hull, too much loan debt. Rather just kind of start with a clean slate. Same thing with Ipswich. Leeds, that's a fun one. Yeah, Leeds looks like they can be a definite possibility. Good finances, good value, great stadium, obviously good history. So we'll throw Leeds into the mix. Leicester, no, that's boring. You'll all pick Leicester after this season. Middlesbrough, they seem like a good option. Only a little bit of loan debt. That's perfectly fine. Great facilities, good prediction. Yeah, let's throw Middlesbrough into the mix. Millwall, nah, a little too much of everything there. Nottingham Forest, they seem like a good option. Yeah, good chairman, good value. Yeah, Nottingham Forest can be an option. Peterborough, no, a little too low there. Sheffield Wednesday, same. Watford, same, with a little bit of loan debt. And then Wolves is the last one. And they are definitely an option. Rich finances, great value, great stadium, good facilities. They're definitely an option. So we'll go with Wolves as the last one there. So again, this will be on the Google form. You can pick which club we're going to use by voting. Very, very simple process. I'm going to post the form in the description to the video, or the link to the form in the description of the video. So those are the clubs we're going to choose between. And the other thing we're going to choose for between today is the formation. It doesn't really matter what club we get with the formation, because then we'll adjust. We'll transfer some guys in, transfer some guys out, adjust some personnel to fit the formation that you guys want to play. I think that's kind of what happens in real life anyway. Obviously, personnel, matters. But when a new coach comes in, they're going to kind of bring their tactics and their formation with them. So I think that's what we should do as well. So we're going to get that vote going. I gave plenty of options in the Google form as far as formation. So check that out. So vote on those two things. Remember, voting on club and voting on formation. They're both in the Google form on the same page. Should be really easy to do. We'll let this run all of today, and then tomorrow morning I'll go in, check out the results. I'll upload the next video showing which club we picked, which formation we want to do, and then I'll move forward. Once we get that sorted out, you jump right into the summer window, so maybe address some transfer targets, maybe address who we want to sell, that type of stuff. So go on, vote, and we'll have the next video tomorrow moving forward.